Good morning, distinguished guests, respected Principal Sir, esteemed teachers, proud parents, and my dear friends. It is indeed a moment of great pride and excitement as we gather here today to celebrate our school's annual function and prize distribution ceremony for 11th Science Festival 2024.
On behalf of Contai Public School, it's my privilege and honor to welcome you all to this grand occasion. Today is a special day when we come together to celebrate the achievements of our students, recognize their hard work, and enjoy a series of incredible performances that showcase their talents.
To begin this auspicious occasion, we will now proceed with a tradition that marks the beginning of every sacred and significant event, the lighting of the holy ceremonial lamp. This lamp symbolizes the light of knowledge, wisdom, and enlightenment that guides us towards success and understanding. I now request Mr. Ricardo Henry Solar, sir, Chief Guest and Keynote Speaker for the day, Mrs. Cynthia Solar, ma'am, Dr. Punnashlok Bhaduri, President Managing Committee, Advisory Board members, Trustees, MC members, Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, and JB Michael Miss to kindly light the ceremonial lamp as we begin our celebration with warmth and grace. Will be followed by the release of the 20th annual school magazine, Reflection. It is the time for releasing our school magazine. I would now request our dignitaries to please be seated.
I would now like to invite our Honorable Principal Sir, Mr. Shomarendranath Das, for his welcome address. Please put your hands together for our Principal Sir.
A very good morning to one and all present here. Today's chief guest and keynote speaker, Mr. Ricardo Henry Solar, retired Deputy Secretary, CISC New Delhi, and now we are pleased that he agreed to be the Chief Advisor of Contai Public School family. And also welcome to Cynthia Solar ma'am, and unfortunately Dr. Punnashlok Bhaduri, his uncle, just our MC President, just before half an hour, was admitted in ICU for cardiac arrest. So he couldn't come. He has to go back. He was on the way actually to Contai, into our school. He had to go back actually. So our MC President remained absent, but our MC's ex-President, Dr. Puranjan Das, MC Vice President, Dr. Tathagato Bhattacharya, our MC Secretary, Mr. Borun Kumar Jana, and our Trust Secretary, Mr. Partho Das, and our advisory board members, Mr. Suprakash Maiti, Dr. Satyabrato Bag. So they all are here, and our parents representative, Mr. Sanjuti Das. So others are coming actually on the way to know a lot many things from sir's 40 years of experiences. So anyway, so I welcome you all to this ceremony, to this celebration where your children will perform, and obviously our keynote speaker, Ricardo sir, will enlighten us with the present system of education and what is the future of education. So once again, I welcome you all, and you are cordially welcome to enjoy this program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. We are about to witness a harmonious instrumental collage where a wonderful blend of guitar, tabla, melodica, and synthesizer will create a magical fusion of music. Each instrument has its unique voice. The guitar with its soulful strings, the tabla with its vibrant beats, the melodica bringing a sweet melody, and the synthesizer adding a twist with its dynamic tunes. Together, they will paint a musical picture that captures the essence of tradition meeting modernity. So, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to immerse yourselves in this captivating symphony and let the music speak for itself. Let's put our hands together and welcome the talented musicians on stage. Enjoy the performance.
and gentlemen, esteemed guests, teachers, and dear students, it's time to turn up the tempo and bring some rhythm to our morning. We all know that music is a universal language. It transcends boundaries and connects hearts. And this morning, we are thrilled to present a special performance that will do just that. Up next, we have a Western song performance by our talented students of classes 8 to 11. They've prepared a soulful rendition that combines powerful vocals and vibrant melodies. It's a song that speaks of passion, freedom, and the joy of music itself. So let's give a huge round of applause as we welcome the performers to the stage. Get ready to tap your feet, clap along, and enjoy the harmony. Let the music take over.
With all the negativity, animosity, and absurdity around the world, let us stop the time for a while and rummage ourselves into the world of imagination. separates us. We are no dictators, fools. Imagine all the people living for today. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
Thank you, students, for your mind-blowing performance. Now, I would request Honorable Principal Sir to please come upon the dais and introduce today's chief guest and the keynote speaker, Mr. Ricardo Henry Sola.
Well, once again, I am here to introduce Mr. Ricardo Henry Scholler. Having a total of 40 plus years of experience in the field of education, started his career in the Frank Anthony Public School, Kolkata in 1983. Went on to work in St. Paul's Mission School and then joined St. Paul's, Darjeeling. His role in the schools were both teaching and administrative. In 2012, he joined CISC New Delhi as the Assistant Secretary for ICSC. And while in the organization, he served in the departments 2, ISC and affiliation. Later in 2020, he was promoted to the position of Deputy Secretary, ICSC, and was responsible for conduct of successful 5 ICSC examinations, and he retired in June 24, just 4 months back, and is presently residing in the city of Dehradun. His passion for the cause and development of education remains unabated. He will always be a teacher at heart, as he says, quote unquote. So, this is a small introduction actually he wrote about. I know him personally for many years, even at the time of the inauguration of our administrative building. He was the inaugurator. So, I have been knowing for more than a decade, 1.5 decade. So, as a person, he is a perfect gentleman. And when I visited Delhi and I approached sir, we need some good advisors to improve our quality of education further in context of present education and NEP 2020. And I approached sir, I proposed sir to be the chief advisor of our school, and we are happy to have him as our chief advisor of this Kantar Public School family too. And along with him, obviously, ma'am has also come, so let me introduce her. She is also a trained professional teacher, having served in St. Paul's School, Darjeeling. And then, however, she chose to be a housewife and a mother of their 3 children, a great cook, a brilliant baker, and a wonderful homemaker. And she is an excellent painter. Yesterday, she has presented me 2 paintings. I believe if those 2 paintings are given in the exhibition, I don't know what the price would be. She is such a brilliant painter. Means I was like simply amazed to see the painting yesterday evening when she handed over to me. And she is an excellent painter, prolific writer, and has written many poems in her bag. So, sir, Mr. Sola, sir, on the desk.
Give a big round of applause for them.
Respected Mr. Das, Principal, MC members, Advisory Board members, Mrs. Das, Vice Principal, Mr. Patro, Heads of Department, Ms. Michael, teachers, parents, guests, and most of all, my dear students. A very good morning to all of you, and thank you for the enormous privilege of having invited me and my wife to be in your midst this morning. It is truly a great honor for both of us. We saw two performances before I could deliver this address. One was a wonderful instrumental by the students, followed by a beautiful song. In fact, that's one of my favorite songs by John Lennon. And it was voted as the best song of the 20th century. So it's very appropriate that you chose that song. And after listening to two wonderful displays, then for me to speak to you for 20-25 minutes, you will probably say, oh, he should be done away with. All right? I visited your school a decade ago exactly, in 2014. And as I stepped into the school this morning, it brought back very fond memories. And it seems as if it was just yesterday. However, I am immensely happy to see such a lot of positive changes here in the school. Now, when Mr. Das requested me to speak, he did say, sir, you must address all the stakeholders, the parents, the teachers, the students, the board. So therefore, I put the heading over there as the CISC, which is your board, the CPS, which is your school, and you. That means every one of you in this hall. Contai Public School is one of CISC's most distinguished and successful affiliated schools, offering the ICSC and the ISC certification. In 1997, the year of its foundation, it could have chosen to be affiliated to any board in India. The West Bengal State Board, having Madhyamik and Ucho Madhyamik. It could have chosen the CBSE, having class 10 and 12. But the management, in its wisdom, deliberated and chose the CISCE. I thank the 5 founder trustees for their wise decision in doing so. 27 glorious years have gone by providing the children not only of Contai but the surrounding regions with quality education of the highest standards. So congratulations to the entire Contai Public School family. The CISC, that is your board, is one of the most progressive and forward-looking boards in the country, and it is globally recognized. The progressiveness of the board is very evident in view and in the context of the National Education Policy of 2020. You will all agree with me that the NEP is one of the most enlightened and far-sighted documents on education in India, which aims to make India a global knowledge superpower. But did you know that many of the progressive policies mentioned in the NEP were actually implemented by the CISE many years earlier? Let me give you just a few examples. The NEP speaks a lot about choice of subjects and about flexibility. The CISE offers a wide range of subjects and a wide choice of subjects from which students can choose. And there has never been any demarcation of subjects. And that is exactly what the NEP is saying now, that there is no preset conditions or the demarcation of subjects. Another important point of the NEP is promoting multilingualism and that of the Indian languages. The CISE offers more than 30 plus Indian languages and classical languages, including many foreign languages as well. Another important aspect of the NEP is the integration of vocational and application-based subjects. Now, these are available to our class 10 students in the group 3 subjects and to our class 12 in the elective subjects. Also, did you know that the CISE has for the last 25 years or more have been conducting the CVE examinations, that is the Certificate of Vocational Education. Another important point, again highlighted in the NEP, which our board, the CISE, has been doing, is equitable and inclusive education. The CISE has for a long time always realized the importance of the children with special needs and children with special difficulties. And for this, they have always offered all kinds of concessions to students of 9, 10, 11 and 12, and more importantly, during the time of the board exams, they offer numerous concessions to the students. Again, another point of the NEP is with regards to environmental concerns. The CISE has, and the CISE is one of those boards that had actually introduced environmental education way back in the early 2000s. Of course, that time it had made environmental education compulsory for students of class 10 and 12 to receive their certification. But for some reason, we discontinued environmental education, but it was integrated into a number of the subjects which are being studied today. Like that, there are many instances which I could keep talking to you about, to simply highlight the far-sightedness of the CISE, which is your board, and what the NEP today is suggesting in its document. Of course, in addition to that, the CISE is always considered an extremely child-friendly board, and it has time and again, through many of its policies and programs, has shown that it is very child-friendly, child-focused, and child-centric. So to the teachers, to our well-wishers, to our students, and to our parents, rest assured that your school is aligned with the right board, which is the CISE, to take the school forward to even greater heights than what it has achieved in the last 27 glorious years. To my dear students, what is a fountain? That's the question. We have illustrated one for you, and of course, if you would have seen, there are many famous fountains all over the world. One of the leading ones is in Singapore, which is the Merlion fountain. Basically, a fountain is either a pool or a water body through which you will get jets of water that is being poured out. Schools, the reason why I am using the illustration of a fountain, schools are considered to be fountains of knowledge, where literally hundreds and thousands of our students come to that fountain of knowledge. Now, according to experts, the action of students at the fountain is very interesting. Some students come to the fountain to drink. That is, whatever knowledge is there in the school, they absorb, they drink it all in. Some students take a sip. That means there is a lot of knowledge, they just take a sip and they feel they've had enough. And there are some students who only gargle. You know what's the meaning of gargle? They take the water in and then they throw it out. All right? So, to my students and of course to the parents too, but to the students, what is your action at the Kontai Public School Fountain of Knowledge? Do you come to drink? Do you come to sip? Or do you come to gargle? The choice of the action is yours and yours alone. No one can force you to do anything else. Now, it is said that we humans are born with 5 senses. All right? Touch, smell, taste, sight, hearing. But did you know that successful people are born with the 6th sense? And that sense is simply common sense. So you would say, what is common sense? It is basically the ability to see things as they are and to do them as they ought to be done. The application of education and knowledge without common sense is meaningless. An abundance, on the other hand, an abundance of common sense is called wisdom. And it is only appropriate that the school has this meaningful the motto of wisdom is truth. There are two powerful words in your school motto: wisdom and truth. And these, my dear children, should be your guiding principles not only in school but throughout your life. While I'm speaking to students, just a bit of advice to those who would be taking the ICSE and ISC examinations. One is avoid mere memorization of facts. All right? For those of you who have been reading about the NEP, and my dear parents, the NEP emphasizes that we should do away with mere memorization of facts. So what should you students do? Focus on understanding of concepts and applying that to new and novel situations. Question patterns are changing everywhere, across all boards. And even the CISC has announced a certain percentage of questions. Students, you should be aware of that. That would be application based and that would be competency based questions. Again, for my dear students, please follow and please practice the specimen question papers of the 2025 examinations, which are available on the CISE website. Remember, practice makes perfect. There are absolute no shortcuts to success. Even the great Einstein himself has said, it's not that I am smart, it's just that I stay with the problems longer. Now, if Einstein could stay with problems longer, then we as students and teachers need to spend more time with what we are learning. Again, to students right across, a question for you is, do you have a vision? Do you have a goal? And have you shared that vision and that goal either with your teachers or your school counselors or with your parents? And if you have, then what steps are you taking towards your goals and your aspirations? Again, for students taking the ICSE and the ISC examinations, these questions are particularly significant to you. Because right now, you would be at the crossroads, literally. You are about to finish your schooling, and then you would be going out into the world to various colleges, to various universities. The school is, and so is the home, a very protected and a very sacred area for children, and it creates a very safe environment. But one must always be prepared for the realities of life outside of these protected walls. And it is here that the school alumni, that is, the past students of the school, can play a very, very important role. I am aware that Kontai Public School has an illustrious alumnus, because the first batch finished in 2007 and the last has passed out just in the previous examination. And many of the alumni are doing extremely well in diverse fields across the country and internationally as well, I am told. The alumni should give back to their alma mater and to society in whichever way they can. So they should visit their alma mater every year, not just to have an annual gathering, not just to discuss the good old days, but also to share their life experiences, that is, of hardships, of disappointments, of failures, and most of all, of their successes. These they should share with the outgoing batches, because this interaction with the outgoing batches will be a very, very meaningful exercise. It will mentally prepare these children as they go out into the world and face the realities of life. To my dear parents, parents, in your search for the best possible education for your children, you have entered the portals of this prestigious school. I am aware that parents endure a lot of hardships. You make a lot of sacrifices, and you spend a lot of money on educating your children. But the question is, to what effect? What are your expectations in the school? And are your expectations being fulfilled? The answer, my dear parents, are in two very important facts. One is that each year there are numerous requests for admissions in the school. So that is evidence that you are in the right place. Secondly, the excellent results which the school secures in the ICSE and in the ISC board examinations. So parents, surely your expectations are met favorably. Also, while going through your website, as I was telling your principal, I went through your website very carefully, and I am particularly pleased to see the active and voluntary participation of the parents in many of the school activities. That is very encouraging, because it doesn't happen in many schools. Again, as per the NEP 2020, the role of the parents in education of their children is paramount. Parents are recognized as important partners and are the first and most influential educators of their children. Your role, my dear parents, will be further enhanced with the implementation of the holistic report card as suggested in the NEP document. It is proposed in this new report card that besides the teacher's assessment of your child's learning, there is also a provision for parents' assessment too. So here's a question for the parents that I have. Is intellectual education enough for the all-round development of your child? You see, sometimes it is sad to see that in many of the schools, the children are taught everything but that which is most essential. The children are taught the 3 R's, the reading, the writing, the arithmetic. But what good is education without understanding human dignity, compassion, empathy, and kindness? These qualities and these values are also important. And these values are first inculcated in the home, and then it is further emphasized in the schools. The role of the home and of the parents are beautifully summarized by Mahatma Gandhi, who said, "There is no school equal to a decent home, and no teacher equal to a virtuous parent." One small bit of advice for my parents who are present here today. Do not compare your child with anyone else. Not with your siblings, not with your neighbor's children, and not with the classmates of your child. The reason is each one of you must remember that every child is a masterpiece. Every child is a jewel. Every child is unique. So appreciate who the child is and for what they stand for. Finally, to my teachers. Teachers, society can never repay the debt to you. Therefore, teaching is said to be such a noble profession. It is probably one of the only professions in the world that has such an extensive and profound influence on society. I am really impressed to know that there are many, many teachers in Kontai Public School who joined at the time of the inception in 1997, and they are still here. As I said, it is truly impressive. It is an admirable display of loyalty, passion, commitment, sincerity, and dedication to the entire school community. So for those teachers who have been here with Kontai Public School from 1997 till date, I think you deserve a round of applause in appreciation. To all the teachers who have been here since that time. Another remarkable and admirable feature from what I have heard is that this school attracts some of the bright young minds of the alumni who return to the school as trained teachers, and they teach here. These young teachers are possibly the best positioned to provide positive insights and incentives and to assist in the grooming of the young students' minds. Today, teachers are not just disseminators of information using whichever method is being practiced, but they are considered to be facilitators of thinking and learning. You see, in the past, if someone had a question and they put it forward to the teacher would either give the answer or tell the child, go to the library, take out the encyclopedia, find the answer and come back. And the child would come back with the correct answer. Today, if you ask a question, the student will run to Mr. Google. All right? And when they Google the answer, they will not get one answer. They will get thousands of answers. And they are at a loss, what is the correct answer? So, to process what is the correct answer, because it is difficult for children to handle, that is why we say that the role of a teacher today is that of a facilitator. Finally, I would like to conclude by saying that the collaboration and the synergy between the school, the teacher, the child, and the parent is very, very important for every child to succeed in school and eventually in life. So let us help our children to become open-minded learners, thinking learners, learners who can experiment with truth and with knowledge that they have gained, and thereby become learners for life. Thank you very much for being so attentive and appreciative. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir, for your informative speech. Now, it's time for the scholarship felicitation of our 4 students for their brilliant achievement in ICSE 2024. Dibojyoti Dingal, 99%, Sheikh Samir Rahman, 98.6%, Shoujanno Dotto, 98.6%, Arman Ali Shah, 98.4%. I request Ricardo Henry Solar, sir, to stay back for the felicitation.
For the outstanding performance, Subhasini Memorial Trust, under which Conta Public School is running. So we are giving them the cash award actually.
thanks to Solar Sir once again for doing the honor on the dais. Dear audience, we move on to the segment of Science Festival prize distribution ceremony, 11th Science Festival 2024. To begin with, I like to invite Mrs. Cynthia Solar ma'am on the dais to start giving away the prizes to our best performers for this year. We'll begin with classes 5, 6 and 7, category Model Exhibition and Demonstration. I'd request the students to please come up on the dais as I call your names. Class 5, Olivia Maji, Mayuk Bhattacharjee, Ayush Sheet, Agniva Mandal, Abhinav Ghurai, Mir Tashabur Ali. Class 5 students will be awarded by Cynthia Solar ma'am. Class 6 students, please wait over here for a while. Class 6, Ananno Karan, Purbayan Das, Arjav Das Mahapatro, Riddhi Das. Class 7, Shomik Maiti, Indranil Giri, Abhipsha Roth, Ohona Pahari, Shashwat Pradhan, Aditya Manna, Namrata Maiti. Class 5 students are receiving their Best Performer Award from Cynthia Solar ma'am. With a big round of applause, we would like to congratulate the best performers of this year so that they continue with this in their future ahead. The next batch of students from class 6 will be awarded by Dr. Puranjan Das, ex-president managing committee, Kantai Public School. Sir, I would request you on the dais. From class 6, Ananno Karan, Purbayan Das, Arjav Das Mahapatro, Riddhi Das. They will receive their awards from Dr. Puranjan Das, ex-president managing committee, Kantai Public School. The next batch from class 7 will receive their awards from Dr. Tathagato Bhattacharjee, president managing committee, Kantai Public School, Shomik Maiti, Indranil Giri, Abhipsha Roth, Ohona Pahari, Shashwat Pradhan, Aditya Manna, Namrata Maiti. I would request Dr. Bhattacharjee to please come up on the dais. Class 8 students should come up on the dais. Shridipta Kaur, Anushmita Maiti, Spandita Maiti. Class 9, Shubhajit Mondal, Deepam Dhara, Shrijit Roy, Rahul Pradhan, Sheikh Samim Mohammad. Class 10, Atrey Sheet, Srijita Pal, Monali Das, Nandita Shaw. Class 11, Shagnika Nando, Shattik Jana, Sheikh Samir Rahman, Shamprikta Pahari and Prerna Maiti. All of them will receive their prizes from Dr. Tathagato Bhattacharjee. Let's once again congratulate them with a big round of applause. The next category to receive awards, AI and Robotics Competition. I would request Mr. Borun Kumar Jana, Secretary Managing Committee of Kontai Public School. Sir, please come up on the dais to give away the prizes. Here we have students from classes 6, 7 and 8, AI and Robotics. Class 6, Shomendu Bikash Gayen, Surjo Dipto Maiti, Purbansh Jana, Shuman Kamila. Class 7, Harshananda Paswan, Swastik Kundu, Agnidev Nandi. Class 8, Shaunak Makeup, Shapnil Naik, Orkodip Jana. Category AI and Robotics. Let's once again congratulate them and inspire them so that they continue with this zeal. The next category we move on to Science Quiz Contest for junior category comprising classes 8 and 9. Champion Achishman Ghorai and Onik Ghosh. Runner-up Priyam Shikdar and Shaunak Manna. Senior category comprising classes 10, 11 and 12. Champion Onnesha Patro and Ankita Manna. Runner-up Dibojyoti Dingal and Arman Ali Shah. For giving away these prizes, I would request Dr. Shottobroto Bag to please come up on the dais. Sir. Moving on to the next category, PowerPoint presentation. Group A comprising classes 6 to 8. Shreyam Misro, Shubhrodip Das, Shreyoshi Das, Spandan Giri. I would request Mr. Partho Das, sir, please come up on the dais to give away these prizes. Let's continue with the round of applause so that the students get encouraged once again. The next group of PowerPoint presentation, Group B comprising classes 9 to 12, Ahona Maji, Shaptodipa Hajra, Odrija Pahari, Averi Das. I would like to call upon Mr. Shuprakash Maiti. Sir, please come up on the dais to give away the prizes. The next category is innovative teaching. Group A comprising classes 8 and 9. Agana Roy, Sneha Maiti, Devopam Jana. I would like to invite Mrs. Shejuti Das, Parents Representative Managing Committee, Kontai Public School. Ma'am, please come up on the dais and do the honor. The second group for innovative teaching, classes 10 to 12, Kasturi Jana, Ankita Das, Odrija Pradhan, Shriparna Das, Ritika Bera, Tanushri Patro, Urmi Pal, Ritika Pradhan, Sahin Khatun, Srotoshini Giri, Kuntal Roy, Shubhro Nilmanna. I would like to call upon Mr. Shoikat Narayan Shahu, parents representative of our managing committee. Sir, please come upon the dais and give away the prizes. One is absent. The last and final category for Science Festival, that will include prizes for Science Painting Competition. I would like to call upon Miss J.B. Michael Ma'am, Head Mentor, Kontai Public School, to come upon the dais and do the honor. Students Nilesh Nandi, Aditi Tripathi, Oritri Mishro, Dipsha Maiti, Ahili Pramanik. With this, we come to the formal ending of the Science Festival prize distribution ceremony. Thanks to all the dignitaries for doing the honor.
Time to celebrate the richness of our own culture and the beauty of our mother tongue Bengali. Next on stage, we have a special treat, a soulful Bengali recitation titled Moholdar. Moholdar is an poignant and evocative piece that paints a vivid picture of life's simple yet profound moments. It brings to the life the everyday experiences of a humble character called Moholdar and captures the essence of resilience, struggle, and hope in the face of life's challenges. This performance is also dedicated to the legendary music composer Salil Choudhury, whose birth anniversary is celebrated this year. Our students have put great effort to perfect their pronunciation, rhythm, and expression. So, without any further ado, let us welcome them on stage to take us on this poetic journey. Please give them a big round of applause as they present before us a recitation titled Moholdar.
Liberty and equality, amity and affability. Humanity pleads to the Almighty. Power and wealth deny the entreaty, and justice shows its impunity. Social discrimination has led to social injustice over the ages. Weak and poor have been the victims of powerful and rich. They have always targeted the innocent ones to fulfill their lust and greed. But enough is enough. The time has come to wake up and protest till equality and liberty are not established in the true sense. For the survival of humanity, human beings would have to take the responsibility. And the time is now.
রাঙামাটির মোড়ক লড়াইয়ে আমার ধার কুকড়া জিতলে বুকের কুঁদুরে মাদল বাজে বাজে রাম রাবণের শৌলাসের তাল মৌতরায় কাশি বহে চোখের তারা ঝিলিক মারে সেদিন বিহান বেলা শিমুল রঙা শাড়ি পরে কোমর বাঁধে কাস্তা হাতে বাবুদের ধান কাটতে বেরালো সে
সেদিন বেলা গড়ালে দুপুর বেলায় আমি গেলাম মরগ ডাঙ্গার মরগ লড়াই হ্যাঁ
যা কুকড়া আমার যা বীরের মাটি লিয়ে যা
ই বলে তো আলম জিতে জলদি করে ছুটে আলম আমি যে মহলদার বেলা ডুবার আগে খেজুর গাছে টাংতে হবে হাঁড়ি তখন সবে কোমরে গুজা হিথার লিয়ে আমি লাগেছি গাছ কামাতে হঠাৎ দেখি বুড়ির ডাঙ্গার মাঠ পেরহাই পাহাড় কলের লদি পেরহাই পাকা ধানের মাঠ ভাঙে ছুটতে ছুটতে কি যেমন ডাকছে আমাকে
মহলদার, ও মহলদার!
এই বছর দেখি লাল পাড়া একটা পরি বসে ডানা মেলে আসছে উড়ে তা বাদে কাজকে আসতেই দেখি কি বাবা কাজলি বউ তু কেনে রে
অমন করে খেপা কুকুর খেতরানো লোকের পাড়া ফেসুসিস কেনে
তোর গাটো অমন কাল বৈশাখী মেঘের পাড়া দোলছে কেনে তোর শিমুল রঙা শাড়ির পাড় ছেঁড়া কেনে ও সে হালাল নেতা বাবুর লজরে গেছিলি পড়ে
জোরের ধারে কানালির ধান কাটে একা একা যখন ফিরছিলি তা বাদে
হ জিতা সর্দারের বিটি বটিস তুই একটা কোপে কেনে দিলি ছাড়ে ভাগে কেনে বস্তাইন দিলি নাই উহার পেটে গোটা কাস্তাটা ওখানে গাদা গাদা হাবাতা মানুষের বস্তা বস্তা চাল গম আছে বান্ডিল বান্ডিল টাকা আছে
কাজলি তুই আমার বুকে থাকে মুখ তুলে দেখ ই দুটা চোখের দিকে ভালে দেখ ই মহলদার একা 3-20 লোকের জিউ লিতে পারে পুরম নিমুচাল লেতা বাবু তোকে
হালারা আমাদের ভোট লুটে পঞ্চায়েতে নেতা হবে মেম্বার হবে প্রধান হবে
আবার আমাদের মেয়ে মানুষের দিকেও হাত বাড়াবে
ই বড় ভালো আবদার বটে
কেনে উহারাই তো আমাদের বাবু, উহারাই তো আমাদের লেতা।
তুমি দেখবে আজ সন্ধেবেলায় মিটিং ডাকে বলবে ইহাটা গেছিল ধান চুরি করতে, ইহার একটা বিচার করতে হবে।
হরে কাজলি অমনি করেই দিন গেছে, দিনের পর দিন গেছে, কিন্তু যা হইছে অনেক হইছে, এবারে আর নয়। পাহাড় বলছে, নদী বলছে, জল জঙ্গল জমিন বলছে, এবারে আর নয়। বুড়া বাপের মোরা হাড় বলছে, এবারে আর নয়।
এবারে বাঁচতে হলে মোরগের পাড়া বাঁচবো, মরতে হলে মোরগ লড়াইয়ের ধাড় কুকুড়ার পাড়া লড়াই করে মরবো।
বেশ করছিস, কাস্তা নিয়ে কোপাইন দিয়ে চলে আইছিস, তাতে অত ডর কিসে রে? অত ডর কিসে? লেখা হইছে তো কি হইছে? আমরা কিসে কমতি আছি? আমরা কমতি আছি কিসে?
আর তাই তাই গ্রাম নগর মাঠ পাথার বন্দরে তৈরি হও, কার ঘরে জলেনি দ্বীপ চির আধার তৈরি হও, কার বাছার চটেনি দুধ শুকনো মুখ তৈরি হও, ঘরে ঘরে ডাক পাঠাই তৈরি হও, জোট বাঁধো মাঠে কিষান কলে মজুর নওজোয়ান জোট বাঁধো। এই মিছিল সব হারার সব পাওয়ার, এই মিছিল স্বামী হারা অনাথিনীর চোখের জল, এই মিছিল শিশু হারা মাতা পিতার অভিশাপের, এই মিছিল সব হারার সব পাওয়ার, এই মিছিল হও শামিল হও শামিল হও শামিল।
soulful performance indeed. Our next performance promises to be a vibrant showcase of India's rich cultural heritage. Get ready for a regional folk fusion presented by the talented students of classes 7 and 8. India is a land of diverse traditions, and its folk music is a beautiful reflection of the many colors, rhythms, and stories of our people. Now, our young performers will take you on a journey across different states, blending unique folk tunes and rhythms in a spectacular fusion. This performance is a celebration of unity in diversity, showcasing the sounds of our roots brought together in a modern twist. So let's put our hands together and welcome the students of classes 7 and 8 as they bring the stage to life with their energetic and captivating folk fusion performance. Enjoy the show.
স্রোতের ঝিলিক ঝর্ণা যে ঝরঝর বেল পাহাড়ি বসত আমার ছোট্ট মাটির ঘর এলাই সবাই আপন স্বজন কেউ না এগো পর এলাই সবাই আপন স্বজন কেউ না এগো পর এলাই সবাই আপন স্বজন
Thank you students for your mesmerizing performance. Now students of classes 7 and 8 will showcase before you a folk theme based collage dance performance. So let's get ready to witness a symphony where tradition meets trend, where the roots of our heritage finds a new expression. I am sure you will tap your feet and feel the rhythm in your soul. Thank you.
Is a communal dance involving swaying, bold movements, vivid expressions, complex turns, and a joyous congregation of peacocks. Assam is the largest of the far eastern states known as the Seven Sisters. The Bihu dance is seen during all of Assam's harvest seasons. Maharashtra is in the western coast of India. Lavani is an upbeat, flirtatious dance performed only by women on the beats of a percussion instrument called dholak. Nagaland is another one of the seven sisters. The Naga are people who live by hunting and gathering. This is a celebratory tribal dance that takes place after a hunt. The last dance we present today is from Punjab, one of the northern states. This is an exuberant dance traditionally practiced by men during the harvest season. The featured dance reflects modern Bhangra, danced by both women and men.
Of Contai Public School have left an indelible mark in the field of yoga in the national level. Hope you all will enjoy the performance. please clap for our wonderful team. হি বেলি ধুনীয়া ঐ বিহুধে বেলিয়া বেলি ঐ কলিজাৰ মাতে ৰে ঐ মাতি সুখবাকে ঐ বিহু গাৱা তাই মিলি। এই গলে নাপাত লাগে মইনা মাজেলি গলে নেলাগে ভাল বিহুতি গলে গৈতি কৈনো থাকি মই জুৰিয়া আহতৰে ৰৈ 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 ৰতি মইনা মইনা মতি তোমালোকৰ ঘৰলৈ সদায় যাব পাৰো মই ৰৈ 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 ৰতি মইনা মইনা মতি উজিয়া দিয়া যদি এখাৰ মৰমৰে মাৰ এই গলে নাপাত নেলাগে মইনা মাতিলি গলে নেলাগে ভাল। ৰঙিলি ঐ পমিলি ঐ বুধমুনি বিলতে জকাইবা এই ৰঙিলি ঐ পমিলি ঐ বুঝি খলি হনাজি হগে পা এই ৰঙিলি ঐ পমিলি ঐ জকাইৰি বিহুকে গাওঁ ৰৈ 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 ৰতি মইনা মইনা মতি তোমালোকৰ ঘৰলৈ সদায় যাব পাৰো মই ৰৈ 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 ৰতি মইনা মইনা মতি উজিয়া দিয়া যদি এখাৰ মৰমৰে মাৰ উজনিৰে ৰেল ঝকঝক ঝকঝক চলিলে ঐ সেনারে নামরে চিঠিখন দিবলৈ থাকিলে ঐ সেরে কি ঘোরা দি বেলি নাচো নিজানত বহি লৈ তোমাকে ভাবো এই গলে নাপাত নেলাগে মইনা মাজেলি গলে নেলাগে ভাল। পুঠি খলি হনা কোনতে মৰিছে কমনি লাগিছে ৰৌ 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 দেখিতে ৰৌ 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 হে ৰৌ 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 দেখিতে ৰৌ 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 হে ৰৌ 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 উজাই আহিলে মাছে কি মগৰে উজাই আহিলে হিহু ঢোলে গিরগিরালে ওই পেপাটি বাজিলে ওই পালেহি বহাগৰ বিহু রই পারে পারে ঘুরিছে গুণ আই গল ভগবান বলে তৈ শুন তাতে লাগিব সিরিং মারিব ফিরিং মারিব হরিব হরিব ফুটনি ফুটনি ফুটনিতে জুরুনি নাই 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 কোনো আমনি ফুটনিতে জুরুনি বিহুকে ধরিবা বিহুকে নেরিবা বিউটি আখমর মান পুলিশো বিউটি আখমর মান পুলিশো বিউটি 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 আখমর মান।
To perfect each move and bring the essence of regional traditions to the stage. So let's give them a big round of applause as they transport us on a colorful journey through the heart of India with their mesmerizing folk fusion dance. Sit back and enjoy, and don't forget to cheer for them.
रंगी परोड़ आवी खुशियों संगे लावी हर खाए हय्यू हाय हाय आशानी किरणों बिखराए उमंग भी छलकाए मन हड़वे थी गुनगुनाए हाय 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 हाय
शहनाई शहनाई ख्वाबों के बीच कच्ची जमीन पे हमको बोना है, आशा के मोती सांसों की माला हमें पिरोना है, अपना बोझा मिल के साथ ही हमको ढोना है। शहनाई शहनाई शहनाई
रास रचिलो साज सजिलो शुभ घड़ी छे आवी, आछा आछा टमटमाता शमणाओ जे लावी।
for Bhangra. What an incredible performance it was. Up next, we have a unique performance that doesn't require words but speaks volumes through expressions and gestures. We are excited to present a mime show named Three Nonsense. This performance is dedicated to the legendary theatre personality Manoj Mitra, who passed away recently. Thank you. Enjoy the event.
रात आया मेरे घर एक चोर आके बोला दे दे मुझे जो भी तेरा है। मैंने बोला मेरा नाम भी ले जा, मेरा काम भी ले जा, मेरा राम भी ले जा, मेरा श्याम भी ले जा। मेरा नाम भी ले जा, मेरा काम भी ले जा, मेरा राम भी ले जा, मेरा श्याम भी ले जा। कल रात आया मेरे घर एक चोर आके बोला दे दे मुझे जो भी तेरा है।
Dear audience, we are almost at the verge of closing today's curtains. I request Honorable Vice Principal Sir to come upon the dais and present the vote of thanks of the day.
Parents, only for the last 3 minutes. Last 3 minutes, I'll not take much time. Only we have the national anthem. Once again, good morning to all. Respected keynote speaker, Mr. Solar sir, ma'am, our MC, President sir, Managing Committee members, trustee members, my dear colleagues, all dignitaries, parents, guardians, and dear students, thank you very much for your kind presence on this auspicious day. It's a only Thanksgiving ceremony. While giving thanks, first of all, means for our CCA teachers for the last 3-4 months hard work, and that's why you have been all able to see their program over here. Thanks to all talented students, participants for Science Festival. This time we have been organized a huge way. We hope that we can conduct near future in much more than that. Thanks to our all colleagues, staff members, particularly supporting staff, and those who are behind the cartoon. To conduct a program, it's not very easy for 1 day or 2 days. It's a long time, and thanks to our honorable principal sir for giving us such kind of hall, and that's why you are all able to present over here. Thanks once again for your presence. God bless you all. Thank you very much to all for coming over here. Thanks a lot. Namaskar. সবাই ভালো থাকুন, সুস্থ থাকুন।
Thank you, sir, for your motivating words. We shall formally conclude today's ceremony with the national anthem. I once again request everyone to kindly stand and join us.
जनगण मन अधिनायक